So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is TOEFL IBT writing section. It was supposed to be week 13, but I'm making it the final week. So in this session, I will walk you through another session of writing a skill, and then I will end it by asking feedback from you. So for those of you who are going to be live with me, you will have opportunity to talk to me. And for those who are listening to the recording, I'd really like to hear from you, either on Telegram or by email. So let's start this session. I have made the final session by walking you through a reading article and a listening recording, followed by some examples. So I'm not going to give you any homework this week. I'll make it easy. And this is coming from TOEFL website. The reading article is that you are supposed to be taking 3 minutes to read it, and followed by a sound recording that should be used for a integrated writing essay. So the reading article is REM sleep. REM, which stands for rapid eye movement sleep, makes up about 20% of our overall sleep cycle, and is the stage of our sleep when most of our dreams occur. It's significant in human well-being, has attracted a lot of attention in scientific research over the past few decades. This unique part of the sleep cycle benefits our physical and mental health in 3 important ways. The first one is REM sleep is closely associated with brain function such as learning and memory. During this kind of sleep, several parts of the brain experience high level of activity. The studies suggest that this activity helps us process and organize information acquired throughout the day and contributes to the formation of long-term memories. Individuals who consistently achieve sufficient rapid eye movement or REM sleep are often better equipped to retain new information, have better problem-solving skills, and exhibit improved overall intellectual performance. The second point is that REM sleep is actually important to emotional well-being and mood regulation. The dream we experience during REM sleeps helps the brain to process and make sense of emotion experience while we are awake. Dreams serve as a form of emotion release and a mechanism for coping with unresolved issues. Adequate REM sleep has been linked to reduce stress level, lower anxiety, and an overall more positive mood. Disruption in REM sleep, on the other hand, may contribute to emotional instability and an increased likelihood of depression and other mood disorder. Additionally, REM sleep is necessary to maintain a healthy balance between time spent sleeping and time spent being awake. This is because REM sleep contributes to the regulation of our internal clock, Over time, this ensures that we just get just enough sleep to optimize our energy levels, and in doing so, enhance our overall functioning. Likewise, it prevents us from oversleeping, which could interfere with our daily lives. So, as you know very well, that playing the audios during the live session, you will not be able to hear it. So, I'm going to save you, but this presentation will be shared with you, and I will share it as PowerPoint, not as PDF, because when I save it as a PDF, you don't you have no uh, access to the audio. But when I do it as PDF, a small size, you will be able to play it and hear the professor view on this. But what I am doing now is I'm going to walk you through 3 essays on this. Essay number 1 is the reading passage talks about REM sleep and why it's important for people. It says that REM helps brain to rest and keep memory strong. The listening disagrees and say the reading is not true because REM not always important for everyone. First, the reading says people who don't get enough REM sleep have bad memory. It also says that dream happening in REM help brain organize informations. But the lecturer say that not true because many people not have dreams. They still remember things. Good. So REM sleep not the only reason for memory. Also, the reading says that REM sleep helps the body to relax and heal. But the speaker says this is wrong. He says that people move a lot in REM and heart rate and breathing go up. So it's not very relaxing then. It can make the body more active and not rest. Finally, the reading says animals need REM sleep too, and it helps them to survive. The listening says in animals have different type of sleep, and not all of them have REM. So, if some animals live fine without it, then REM sleep not so important like the reading says. In conclusion, the reading like REM sleep's important, but the lecturer says it's not proven, and maybe it's not big effect for all people or animals. So this was essay number 1 and the analysis of this essay. So this essay, in terms of organization, has a score 3 out of 5. Why? The basic structure lacks clear connection between ideas. The paragraphs were short, repetitive. The language, it scored 2 out of 5. Why? Because there are frequent grammar errors. There were missing articles like the, incorrect verb forms, and inconsistent tense. In terms of vocabulary, it got 2 out of 5. Why? Because there was a limited range. There was repetition of simple words like say, important, not true. In terms of mechanic, it scored 2 out of 5. There were many punctuation errors, missing commas, period, inconsistent capitalization. In terms of context, it got 3 out of 5. Roughly captures the contrast between the reading and the listening, but oversimplified it, and it lacks details. So therefore, when you add up all the score, it is getting a 14 to 16 out of 30, a very low score from my point of view. Let's look at number 2, written by a student. The reading and lecture are both about REM sleep. While the author of the article presents several benefits of this stage of sleep cycle, lecturer challenges the author's claim. First, the author argues that REM sleep helps us process information acquired through the day and makes it easier to form long-term memories. According to the article, people who get a lot of REM sleep are better intellectual abilities. The lecturer, however, notes that the other stage of the REM sleep might be just as important or more important as REM sleep when it comes to our intellectual abilities. He notes that attributing this entirely to REM might not capture the true complexity of the human brain. Next, the article points out that dreams that occur during REM sleeps help us to maintain our mood and emotional well-being. It mentions that people who get plenty of REM sleep are more positive, while people who do not get enough REM sleep might suffer from mood disorder. In contrast, the lecturer points out that dreams are not always positive. Sometimes they can be distressing and could actually have a negative impact on our emotional well-being. Then it continues. The author argues that REM sleep helps us maintain a proper balance between sleeping and being awake. The article says that over the time it ensures that we get enough sleep to maintain our energy level without oversleeping. The lecturer doesn't agree with this claim. He points out that we all know people who have irregular sleep patterns without much REM sleep, who still have lots of energy and are able to function just fine in their day-to-day lives. He suggests this means we might not need regular REM sleep in order to function effectively. In conclusion, the article and lecture are both about the possible benefits of REM sleep. The author presents 3 possible benefits, while the lecturer presents counter argument to the author's claim. As you noticed, the second essay was well organized. There was no grammatical, it's flowing, it's linking, it is with the I standard for TOEFL IBT, and as a result, it will get a full score. I did not provide you an analysis, but the first one, which had got a lot of mistakes, I provided that one, but as you can see, this one gets the full score.